Hello. In this video tutorial we will look at how to configure the neural shelf detector. The neural shelf detector allows you to determine which items are present in an image, and when absent indicates voids on shelves. A special script answers for the logic behind the module, allowing you to generate reports and notifications about shelf status. It helps you to quickly determine the need for replenishing goods in certain areas of the shelves. Let's move on to settings. First, make sure that the shelf detector module is activated in the analytics section. Then you need to activate the detector on the device channel. To do this, go to the Channels tab, choose the appropriate channel, and find Neural Shelf Detector from the list of software detectors. On Windows OS, the detector can only work remotely using offload analytics, while local use is available on NeuroStation NVRs. Choose the option you need and activate the detector. After activation, go to Detector Settings and open the Object Counting tab. Here you can create and edit counting zones. The counting zone is the area of the image located in the very first or bottom row of the shelf. This is where item recognition will happen. They'll be highlighted with a red frame. The location of the counting zone is determined using the following logic. If the first row of the shelf is filled with goods, and behind it is empty, then this situation does not require a notification. In turn, the emptying of the shelf's first row will be critical, since it is this row that attracts customer attention. When the detector is first activated, a basic counting zone is automatically created and should be edited so that if there is no product only in the first row, products from the second row do not fall into the zone. This rule will be applied to new counting zones as well. When editing a zone, we recommend using the digital zoom function, as it will allow you to indicate the zone's boundaries much more accurately. After editing the base zone, you need to create a new one. To do this, click Create New Counting Zone. The zone can consist of as little as 4 points and is formed by left-clicking your mouse in the area. When creating new zones, start with the upper point and continue clockwise. This should result in straight corners for your zone. In this fashion, we should return to the original point and close the area. Breaching this sequence may cause the detector to malfunction. When placing the zones, there is one more important rule. The zone should not capture price tags or partitions between shelves. They should only capture goods. If you notice this rule being violated, simply edit the problem zone. After the zone is correctly indicated, its main parameters must be edited, such as the number of products placed on the shelf and the size of the void. By specifying the number of products on the shelf, we help the detector calculate the approximate width of one item. And once it knows the width, the detector can determine how many items are missing from the shelf. This is where you need to indicate the number of hole size that need to be missing for the shelf to be considered empty. Small voids, for example one missing item, constantly appear on the shelves and are of no interest here. But if the void consists of 2 or 3 items, it may require a notification. After creating and configuring the counting zones, you need to check that goods are being correctly identified on the shelves. You can do this visually by opening the device channel. The image should reflect the created zones and goods on the shelves. If it doesn't, you need to check the figure display settings. In instances where the item is poorly detected on the shelf, or, on the contrary, if extra items are detected, you need to check that the zones have been correctly configured and adjust the detector's sensitivity. Sensitivity settings can be adjusted through the Detector tab in Base Settings. By adjusting the sensitivity slider, we can either increase or decrease the probability of product recognition. But at the same time, the probability of false detections increases or decreases as well. In addition to sensitivity, you need to specify the detection frequency. The neural shelf detector does not require frequent product detection period, so you should leave the default value of once every 30 seconds, or for example once a minute. After configuring the detector, you need to load a script that will be responsible for the logic of its operation and allow you to generate reports about voids on the shelves. This same script will save screenshots from channels where the detector is configured. To load the script, go to the Automation tab and choose New Script. Next, click Load Example from File. In the window that opens, select the script file and click Open. After downloading the script, click Save, Run. Now report files will be generated on your server, and they can be found and uploaded through the Screenshots tab. Thanks for your attention.